To find the volume of a prism or cylinder, we're going to use the formula V equals BH. B is the area of the base and H is the height of the prism or cylinder. So first thing, let's go ahead and find our bases. The first figure is a trapezoidal prism. The bases are your trapezoids. Recall in a prism, the bases are the sides that are parallel and congruent to each other. So that would be the triangle, or the trapezoid in this case. So once my base has been figured out, there's only two things I need to know. I need to know the area of the base and I need to know the height of the prism. Well, the height of the prism is the distance between the two trapezoids. So in this case, top to bottom, that's a distance of 5 centimeters. Now your height's not always vertical, your height is just, again, the distance between the bases. Next up, let's find the area of the base. What I'd recommend you do is draw the base on the side, especially for the trapezoid ones. Those seem to give people problems. So that's what the trapezoid looks like. I can see that the two parallel sides of the trapezoid are 14 and 6. Those are called the bases of the trapezoid. So don't get confused on these problems because we're talking about area of the base and we're talking about bases of trapezoids. We're also going to talk about the height of the trapezoid, which is just 3. We already talked about the height of the prism. So don't confuse this. I know we use the same words to mean lots of different things. So at this point, let's focus on just the trapezoid. So to find the area of a trapezoid, it's 1/2 times the height. And in this case, it means the height of the trapezoid. That's 3. The 5 was the height of the prism. So in fact, you may want to cross out that 5 in the diagram. Just once you identify that, you're not going to use that number again. So anyways, back to the trapezoid. 1/2 times the height of the trapezoid times the sum of the two bases. Well, the bases of the trapezoid are 14 and 6. So doing that calculation gets me a base area of 30 when I do that, 30 centimeters squared. So I have the two numbers I need. I have the area of the base to be 30. I have the height of the prism, not height of the trapezoid, but height of the prism to be 5, so multiplying those together, 30 times 5, gets me a volume of 150. Now volume is a cubic dimension, so I'm going to do centimeters cubed for my volume, so 150 centimeters cubed. Cylinder is going to be the same way. In fact, at this point, I'd recommend you just pause the video and try the cylinder piece on your own. The base is a circle, so to find B, use the formula for the area of a circle. But like I said, go ahead and pause the video. If you want to watch through, I'll just have my work pop up real quick. But pause the video, try this on your own, see if your answer checks out with my answer. So there you go. Hopefully you came up with that same answer as well, 1,526.04, and include don't forget your label, feet cubed in this case.